Hi, today I would like to work through the left side of your cover sheet. So regardless of which final product you're doing, whether you're doing the baby mimic or the probability profile or the pedigree, everyone's left side of the cover sheet is exactly the same. So I want to go through, I want to work through what mine may possibly be. And so what you're going to do is based on your phenotypes and the probability profile that you started and that you're actually probably working on right now, or maybe you finished last week. I want to say, so I have blue eyes, left-handed, I have dark hair, and let's see, what's something else? I can't roll my tongue. Okay. Oh, wow. Let me spell that right. There we go. Okay. And so what you've done is you have done your probability traits. You have analyzed them. You use the Punnett squares. You know from the bottom of that paper that what fraction of probability you have to having those phenotypes. I actually just went to pick one of them up. So what I'm talking about is down here. It says final answer, what's the fraction probability of showing the subject's phenotype? And you have your answer right there. That is the answer that you are going to put up here in this spot. So the probability of showing blue eyes, my mom was brown-eyed, my dad was blue-eyed, and so I'm going to say that it was a 1/2 probability that I had blue eyes. And then left-handed, I'm going to say it was a 1/4 because I think both of my parents were right-handed. So it would have had to have been they both would have had to have been heterozygous for that to happen. Dark hair, they both had dark hair. I'm going to say it was 4 out of 4 or 1. And I can't roll my tongue, let's say it was a 3/4 probability that I couldn't roll my tongue. So what we're going to do is the compound percent probability of showing these multiple phenotypes. What I want you to do is I want you to look at, oh my goodness, why is it not? I want you to look at blue-eyed and left-handed together. So whatever these first two are. So I'm going to actually shade this one in. I will try to have this fixed before you guys start working on it, unless you already have. And so what you would do, remember to find compound probabilities, is you find the probability that the first thing would happen, which was 1/2. Find the probability that the second thing would happen, that's 1/4. So you multiply those things together. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 4 is 8, and so you would have 1/8. It asks for percentage, and that's because when you are doing this on the right side of your paper, your numbers are going to be a lot bigger, and so percentages may be better to deal with than fractions. So 1 divided by 8 gives me 0.125, which equals 12.5%. Okay, then I want you to do the same thing with the next one. So again, I'm going to fill in that. And so you'll go down here, you'll do 4/4 times 3/4. When you simplify 4/4, that's 1. And so really this is just going to be a 3/4 probability that it would have happened, which is 0.75. If you take 3 divided by 4, which gives you 75%. Okay, now that you have your 0.125 and your 0.75, what you're going to do down here is it's like multiplying all of them together. And so when you multiply all of them together, that will give you the compound probability that I would be blue-eyed, left-handed, dark hair, and can't roll my tongue based on my parents. And so I'm really multiplying 1/2 times 1/4 times 4/4 times 3/4. I am multiplying all of that together. Or you can actually just use your two compound probabilities up at top, because you know that the probability of those two things happening was 0.125. the probability that the next two things happened was 0.75. And so what you can do is just multiply those together. And I have a compound probability of 0.09375. And then it talks about you only have to go to two significant digits. You'll see it says that here, round to two significant digits. It's because sometimes these are going to be really tiny numbers and you're going to have 0.000000725 or something. And so all of those zeros are very important on your thing, but everyone's is going to be different. And so if we all round to two significant digits, that means after all of your zeros, you're going to round to two places. And so mine would be 0.09. Look at the 3 and then look back at the 7. The 7's bigger than 5, which makes the 3 a 4. And so that would be rounding to two significant digits. So disclaimer, you can't just copy mine. You have to use your answers from your packet that you've been working on. Then when you get to your final product, then you will see that you will do the same thing with the person you analyzed or the baby you're predicting or all of the people you did the taster trait for. You'll do some compound probability. So I hope that helps. And please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.